Peace. Top of the morning. Hope you're having a great day. Hope your today is great and your tomorrow is greater. I'm just going to read a little something from post-traumatic slave syndrome. Whatever part of the world you're in, you're welcome. Check us out at www.kmtflix.com, Kmtflix.com. Get your higher understanding on, you feel me? This title that I'm reading, pardon me, this piece of this chapter that I'm reading is entitled The Power of Definition. I'll begin. Power of definition. Most of us have found ourselves deeply engrossed in a conversation with friends or peers where someone tries, to no avail, to convince the group that his or her view is correct and true. Two common strategies are employed in order to convince the errant disbelievers. The first is to state that the point being presented can be substantiated as true because it can be found in a book and as such confirms their confirms their position to be the truth. The second strategy is to state, which is being espoused, has been scientifically proven. What we often believe to be fact is no more than a strongly held, unsubstantiated belief. Hence, not all that is written in a book or tutored to be science can be accepted as truth. How did we get here? To fully appreciate the depths of the misconceptions, misunderstandings, and outright lies that underpin the dehumanization of Africans and their descendants, we first need to be clear about some basic concepts and how they relate to each other. The definitions below are taken from Webster's Collegiate Dictionary. Opinion, a belief or judgment based on grounds insufficient to produce complete certainty. Second definition for that is a personal view, attitude, or appraisal. Belief, first definition, something believed, opinion, conviction. Second definition, confidence in the truth or existing of something not immediately susceptible to rigorous proof. Fact, number one, something that actually exists. Two, something known to exist or have happened. Three, a truth known by actual experience or observation, something known to be true. Truth, the true or actual state of a matter, a verified or indisputable fact, proposition, principle, or the like. Science, a branch of knowledge or study dealing with a body of facts or truths about the physical or material world gained through observation and experimentation. Theory, a proposed explanation whose status is still conjectural. So, an opinion is basically a thought about the world, and the belief is an opinion about the world that we have confidence in and or hold with strong conviction. We all have opinions and beliefs. We have opinions and beliefs about politics, entertainment, sports, and other people. It is important to note that neither opinions nor beliefs necessarily have a basis in fact or truth. Believing something to be true has no impact on its verity. Believing in Santa Claus really hard will not increase the chances of a big guy in a red suit riding across the sky on a sled driven by reindeer the night before Christmas. Be this as it may, beliefs are important. Some of our beliefs serve us well. Others can be disadvantageous. Facts are pieces of information about something that actually happened and or actually exists. What we think about these facts are our opinions or beliefs. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of the United States. Fact. Lincoln was a great president. Opinion or belief. The sun rises in the east. Fact. The sun is beautiful. Opinion. Compared to beliefs and opinions, facts are relatively rare. Believing things to be true does not make them so. For centuries, European scholars believed the earth was flat and the sun revolved around it. They were wrong on both counts. Whereas facts are pieces of information, truth is the whole story. Facts can be used to mislead as well as to enlighten. The best liars use facts to perpetrate their deceptions. Did you sleep with her? Asked the parent. No, I did not sleep with her, replies the son. The fact is, they did not sleep together. The truth is, they had sex. You know the difference? Often the truth is revealed only when you have all the facts. Science is an approach to gaining knowledge. Science uses known facts and truths to develop a greater understanding of ourselves and our world. Opinions and beliefs have little place in science. Most good science is advanced through observation and rigorous experimentation. At times, the scientist may have an intuitive insight into the nature of the world. Then, using a scientific method, he or she would test that insight, Sometimes they leave the testing to others. However, until that insight is tested, it remains theoretical and cannot be assumed to be true. A theory simply is a proposed explanation about the world. More simply, a theory is a guess. A good theory is a thoughtfully considered, very well educated series of suppositions. Such a series of suppositions remains a theory until it has been fully tested and proven correct. We call it Darwin's theory of evolution because there is still too much about evolution we do not know. Post traumatic slave syndrome falls into this category. It is a theory meant to explain how and why we move the way we do in the world. So those are some concepts we must be clear about. As you will see, all manner of opinions, beliefs, half-truths, and outright lies have been presented over the years to prove blacks are inferior to whites. Many of these were presented in the name of science, and many of these were printed in textbooks, scientific journals, and media of the era, as well as religious literature. The effort to prove white superiority goes on to this very day, and it is important for us to be able to differentiate fact from fiction. Science and fiction, cognitive dissonance may be one of the answers to the question of why Europeans needed to view blacks as subhuman. Next, we must explore how Europeans convinced those African descent themselves that they were a lesser class of human. With that, I'm going to say peace. I hope your today is great and your tomorrow is greater. Peace to everybody in the chat. Peace. Cool. Peace. Have a good one.